drive the old stuff. And I tell you, I told some friends last week, I said, yeah, you get out in an old car, and I've said this 100 times, I'll say it 100 more. When I shift second gear on my car on Sunrise Highway, 30 years literally just flies off my shoulders. It flies off almost as long as my hair used to be.
I was going to say some of the hair goes, too. I know with me that's what happens.
Right.
That's like I was telling Joe the other night about my '67 Chevelle. On March 22nd, I'll own it for 45 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you jump in there, and I'm 16 again. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that great?
That's like me. I've owned my car since 1975, which is 40. How many years? 43. Yeah.
Yeah, you're 43 with your GTL. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that just means we're too stubborn to get rid of stuff.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're in this hobby, when you're in the car thing, you become a hoarder.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, there's stuff piled up behind my car. You know what I mean? We all have stuff, whether it's tools, whether it's parts. It's like I might need this clip again someday.
Right.
But it fits a 58. We need it.
Yeah, exactly.
So you never know what you're going to come across. Yeah,
That's like me moving the same stuff. How many times from
that's
where
true.
I started in my mother's house to one shop, to another shop, the next shop, and now the garage.
Yeah.
Am I ever going to use some of the stuff?
Oh, heck no.
No, I know. We all go through the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, Doug, we got to get you in here one day into the studio and sit with us and kind of do this face-to-face. I think you'll have a good time.
Yeah,
we wanted to come down, but you guys are off next week, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe the following week, then we'll work something out. Johnny, I'll come down.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah. You got to bring wrench.
Yeah.
You got to bring wrench.
Definitely.
Dartboard and wrench. That sounds like it's like a 1970s TV
Hold
show.
on. I'll put the wrench on for a minute.
Sounds good.
Hold on. I know you guys got to run. Hold on.
Okay.
All right.
Take care, guys. Good talking.
Okay, Doug. All right.
Hello, Joe.
Johnny.
Boy, what's happening?
How you doing, man?
Oh, good. It's good to hear from you on the phone. So you listening to the show?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm ready to come on.
All right, we'll get
if
you.
I can.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, definitely. No,
and behave like a little boy.
Yeah, we just got a few short rules. You got to watch what you say and all of that stuff.
Yeah. Nah, let's face it.
Not a problem.
Let's
everything?
Good. So far we're trying to get some stuff out there. We talked about some aftermarket stuff. We're going to talk a little bit about the disc brakes on the blue Ford there a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, about stuff not fitting right, and it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we have you around.
Well, you got you have to finesse it. You got to look at it, put it together, take it apart a few times, then you put it back together, and there it is. There's the show.
That's it.
Good term. I like the way you put that, Johnny, because that's what we all do. We all, like I worked on a power steering pump yesterday on a Camaro, and I had it on and off 3 different times, and then I actually had a file fit. It had a stupid billet pulley on it that wasn't stock, and I met there with a rat tail file. I'm like, I'll make you fit. Don't worry. You're going to go on whether you want to or not.
Yeah, exactly.
We have Vase to make you fit.
I've seen John do that any number of times.
If you got to bore it out, you got to bore it out. You're not going to mess it up if you got the eye for that and how to do it and make it.
I even took a very small file and I actually worked in the keyway to kind of clearance that keyway a little bit.
Yeah.
So, right.
But
there you go.
Yeah, we'll make it fit. So listen, we're going to get you guys in. We'll have some fun in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, my father was a machinist, so we learned when I couldn't do it, just hand it to him and he'd go to work. Give me that stupid thing. You don't know what you're doing.
Best job I ever had.
Stuff in freezers and for heads and studs and shit like that.
Yeah, the best job I ever had, and I say everybody should do it. All right, Johnny, we got to run. We got to take a break and do more fundraising.
Okay, go ahead, man.
All right,
guys.
Thanks for calling.
Great talking to you, man.
Talk to you soon.
All right, bye.
All right, that was
ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Wrench.
The weekly report from the UD. So, like I said, Joe, you can give us a call, 516-572-7440, or the other number, Joe, which is
516-572-7438. Come on, people, pony up.
And you can...
You're making us look bad.
Yep. Well, actually, we just got a donation. We got a donation on the website as we were speaking.
Yes.
We got one from a listener who's clocked in on the website, so we did get one as we were talking.
Yeah.
And you remember our mission. It's educational. We do provide professional broadcast training to qualified NCC students, and the hope is that if we raise enough money, they can give training to us.
Yes.
So that we can maybe become better broadcasters.
Sure. I want to know what all them slidey things do on the board there.
That's the transporter beam. That's all you got to... When we push that, we leave.
Oh. Okay, good. I like that one.
Yeah, I know. So with that, we're going to take a break because I need to reset after that last call.
Oh, yes.
So let's do that. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with more Motor Mouth Radio in a second. Keep it where you got it.
Wow, that's like crazy loud music. What are you listening to?
The best music on the radio. Come on, this is the Iron Age.
The what age?
The Iron Age, the show that brings you various types of heavy metal music from all over the spectrum.
Really? I've never heard of it. How do you know so much about it?
I'm the host.
Wait, if you're the host, how do you drive in this car and on the radio at the same time?
Come on, don't ask so many questions. The Iron Age with me, Justin Sullivan, delivers the best variety of heavy metal music that you could ever ask for. Only on the Iron Age will you find music as ridiculously heavy as Meshuggah and Oceano, along with chill and relaxing tunes like Tool and Deftones.
Well, that sounds cool and all, but I think I'm just going to listen to something else.
Ooh, I think that's going to be a problem. I think you're going to have to find another ride then.
What?
See, this is hi-fi, okay? High fidelity. You know what that means? That means this is the highest quality fidelity. Hi-fi. Those are two very important things to have in the stereo system.
Join me, Kim Tracy, on High Fidelity for a mix of music with a focus on newer music and lesser-known artists every every Thursday at 2 p.m. on the Voice of Nassau Community College 90.3 WHPC and streaming with the iHeartRadio and TuneIn apps.
Thanks for listening to 90.3 WHPC.
We value you as a listener, and we know you value us as a radio station that gives you music and programming you simply can't hear anywhere else.
Consider making a gift to support the non-profit, non-commercial, educational radio at the Voice of Nassau Community College.
Running a radio station can be expensive, and your one-time tax-deductible donation will help our students learn the latest technology, which in turn allows them to have an edge over everyone else trying to get a job in the media industry.
Your favorite shows will be holding their once-a-year annual fundraising marathons this month.
Your gift, put together with those from your friends and neighbors, adds up to what we need to make WHPC a great radio station.
WHPC, helping people communicate.
More details at ncc.edu/WHPC.
All right, we don't have a cherry coupe in the studio, and we don't even have a cherry soda in the studio. And we do have the Beach Boys, not in mono, as Vince wanted to know. No, we're kicking it modern style in stereo. That's the way we like our Beach Boys. And I know Vince is a bit of a purist, but I don't have any Frank Zappa either, so we can't play that. On Motor Mouth Radio, Long Island's only automotive radio talk show, where we cover all the hard subjects. And the hard subject is, when will Joe come back? Because he stepped out. I don't know if he's in the transporter beam or if he went out to let Pirate Paul in, who's coming down to see us. I don't know. But here he is. He is back. The transporter beam did reactivate, and Joe is now.
I was just outside with the tambourine. Nobody gave. I got a couple of dead mice.
Take the white robes off, though. The Hare Krishna stuff doesn't really fit you.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it.
Yeah.
It's cold out there. I'm coming back here, and we'll just ask for money nice verbally, you know?
I want to say something about that, because this is our fundraising thing. We only do it once a year. And the thing that impresses me the most about something like this, Joe, you and I are self-taught. We have no formal training in this.
Right.
Our grandfather, Chris.
Hard Knocks University.
Yeah, the Swizz himself was a classically trained radio jock who kind of rubbed off on me. I tried to take the good stuff.
Right.
But the thing that gets me
then
is...
you had to take that to the dry cleaners.
I do. Well, it's every week. Like your son, who came to the station, there's a bunch of younger people now who are doing shows mostly throughout the day on WHPC. They just went to there was a competition, and I'm trying to see what the name of it is here, and I don't happen to see it, but they won. The station took a bunch of trophies that are outside.
Yeah, they won an award. Yeah, I got that email. That's very pride-inducing there.
8 awards. Best overall on-air schedule, best sports update, best training manual, which is pretty cool. And there were 5 others. Best community college radio station, best faculty advisor, best newscaster, which is Zach Turkel and John Gallo, best liner and sweeper, which wasn't us. It was, again, a couple students, Mindy Felverson.
No, I used the mop.
Yeah, right.
They didn't have mop in there this time.
No.
Damn.
And the producer of that was Genoa Jourdain, which I've heard that. It's a great spot. spot and the best website for American Hit Radio, which are community volunteers like us. That's Heidi and Tom Morales. So, again, if you want to foster stuff like that, that's our program director, station manager, who gets involved like that. He was the force behind that. We all owe Sean a big debt of gratitude because he brought his heart and soul here, and he definitely tries to get it down to the to the guys who are learning, which is absolutely excellent.
He puts in a lot of effort with that. He really does.
And that's the thing. It's a payback thing. We definitely have. When we have a guy like that who sits in the office, doesn't just push papers around, but he actually
he's involved.
We'll get involved.
He's involved. Yeah.
I'll tell you how else we get involved. I'm going to hand this to Joe because it's our favorite topic: burgers. Joe, tell people what they get. The prizes they can get if they choose to
I'm going
donate.
to my pocket right now. If you make a $25 donation, we will thank you with a gift card valid for 2 burgers or sandwiches from Elevation Burger, located at 437 South Oyster Bay Road in the Woodbury Plaza in Plainview. All right, so that means if you come up with $25, we'll come up with the burgers. All right, and you can find more information on this on the Elevation Burger website. Actually, Facebook or Instagram.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, not even a website. You can just go good old Facebook, good old Instagram.
Instagram's like a menu on your phone.
Isn't it great?
For no matter what you're looking at. Now, I haven't really bought into Instagram myself yet, but I will be because on Motormouth Radio, we became Twitter files. You can get us at Motormouth Radio if you want to look on Twitter.
Right, yeah.
But Instagram,
Some
I
of
think...
us are Twittier than others.
Yeah. Instagram will be the next, and of course, we are on the web, motormouthradio.com.
And Facebook.
And Facebook. Yeah, Faccio Brute, if you want to go and check the Italian version that we... All right.
Yeah, let's face it. The Facebook these days is more for us older folks.
That's what they say.
Instagram, Snapchat, and all that other stuff. Which I don't know. I can't even work half that stuff because I got fat fingers on my phone there.
I have pens that actually have rubber little things that are actually.
Yeah. I got some. I get them for my scan tools.
I use those. Yeah.
The only problem is that usually if I try to do that stuff while I'm walking.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I usually end up almost
put your eye out. Exactly.
So they don't really like me having sharp objects, which is one reason why I went into the diagnostic end of things. I mean, it's just the wire probes and stuff, which you really can't do too much damage.
Speaking of diagnostics, to go back to some car stuff, I was talking with Mike yesterday about the Chevelle that he has that I'm putting back together for him. I'm doing my part of it. Other guys have done some other stuff, and the engine is going to be my thing to get it started. And what I did is took the Vic's, our friend Joe, who we know through Vic, dropped me off an old HEI distributor.
Right.
And I took the cam gear off of it because you want that off. You just want to spin the oil pump.
Right.
And I took all the stuff off the top, and I welded a big 7/8" nut to the top of the distributor.
No joke.
So I could put a socket on it and spin this. And the question was, I told Mike that every engine I ever built and everything I ever read professed that you had to pack the oil pump with Vaseline.
Yeah.
So that it would suck oil right away and not have a cavitation or dry spot.
Right, you want to eliminate the air,
and
with some type of gelatinous substance over there.
And I always had great luck with that. Now, this car hasn't been packed. And now Mike told me every car he ever worked on where he put an oil pump in, he never did that, and the car always ran fine. So, again, we're at two schools of thoughts, and I said, okay, it's kind of funny because when you talk with other car guys, no one knows what everybody else knows, and that's why we hang out, because you know what I don't know, and Dougie and Johnny,
they learn from each other.
Yeah, they got stuff that we don't know, and maybe we teach them where to get a good burger or something like that.
Right. So, right. Let's face it. When it comes to that, everybody, there's so many aspects, there's so many angles to the car hobby, the car trade, that we've all seen something a little bit different. We have a lot of common ground, but then again, we all have slightly different ways of doing things based on the kind of cars, what your tool arsenal is like,
right?
And
if you go to the Blue Bay Diner, you can get a really, really good burger.
Yeah, let's face it.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you don't even have to do a danger drive.
No, you don't. Nope. So where I was going with this is, you also respect each other. So where Mike respected my talk about packing the pump, and I could see by the look in his face, it was like, okay. But I respect him. Like, I know you did that and it worked, because I know plenty of guys in shops threw oil pumps in cars, never took them apart and packed them.
Right.
So I know that works. But the thing is, still, my training tells me,
oh yeah, well,
am I dropping the pan?
You know what it is too. When it comes to stuff like that, you gotta respect the guy who's done things a certain way, which I'm not going to call it cutting a corner. You know what I mean? But
exactly.
But what happens is this guy's got 10 cars